Hey everybody, I just want to talk about life a little bit because I have lived some of it and not all of it, but I plan on living my life for the rest of my life, right? So I want to talk about life. I was just sitting here thinking about life and how it, it, it is not a sprint. It is not it is really a journey, and sometimes our journeys are woven with so many different things. Some things are difficulties. Sometimes we have difficulties in our lives, and we have good times, we have ups, we have downs, and it's okay because it really is a part of life. And don't get discouraged because things don't go your way the way that you planned it, because life is life. And in life, we go through abstractions, we go through subtraction, we go through addition, and we learn things along the way. And then we find out the things that we learned, which was true, it is not necessarily true for where we are at the moment. In times past, it worked for us. The strategies that you used in times past may not necessarily work in the place that you're in right now. And you have to switch up and change up and be open for change and be flexible. Change is inevitable, and we have to be open to change. Not that we're schizophrenic or wavering in our process. It is, you just have to know what worked then may not work now. It was good for then, but may not be good for now. It's like a baby in a womb, that when we're in our mother's womb and we're growing, and we're being nourished in that place. But then there comes a time that if you stay too long, it becomes detrimental, because the place of feeding now can become poisonous, because you got to get out of that place. You've outgrown that place, and just like I said, a child, when he or she is in that womb, when it becomes too small, that child has to come out, because if not, it'll start eating on its own uh, feces, right? And it becomes dangerous. So sometimes the place of safety becomes a place of danger and poisonous if you stay too long. So that's how life is. What worked then may not work now. And you have to be okay with the transitioning of life and the transformation of life. And that's why it's important that we stay open for change, because that's how we grow. If you are doing the same thing that you were doing 15 years ago, and you may want to switch up your strategy if things aren't moving forward for you now. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by life, and don't give up on life because things may not be going the way you expected them to go. Step back, relax, breathe, get refreshed, take a look at it from a different angle. Sometimes it takes you recalibrating, stepping back from a situation and stepping back from places and spaces and people to recalibrate, to get your balance, because life is about balance, right? We can't live warp-sided and be successful. It'll come with a high level of stress, and life can be stressful, but it depends on how you direct your stress, where you put your energy, and be okay with pulling back, cutting back, recalibrating, and sell out again and try it again. But this time, try it from a different angle, from a different perspective. All right? Be okay with life. Walk through it. Remember, life is not a marathon, it's a journey.